I never thought a human could die in such a strange way. This incident happened in August 2010 at the hotel in Sakai, Osaka, where I work. Around 9 a.m., the hotel owner smelled something strange when going down the stairs to the basement and asked a male employee to check it out. On the first basement floor landing, there was a man unknown to us, sitting astride a bicycle. The employee thought he was trespassing and reported him. When the police arrived and checked, they found the man had already died. Moreover, the body was slumped against the wall, but the bicycle's kickstand was off, and he was skillfully maintaining a riding position with both hands dangling. It was a very odd sight, but upon investigation, it was found that the man was in his 40s and lived in the city. The cause of death was unknown, and it was estimated that he had been dead for over a week. This man had no history of staying at the hotel, nor was he an employee. He was completely unrelated to the hotel. However, since the stairs to the basement can be accessed from outside, it is easy for non-staff to enter. It was presumed that the man either entered by himself or was brought in by someone after he was killed. The stairs are rarely used by employees, and for the past 2 months, no one had been there. There is no security camera near the entrance, so the exact time he got there is unknown. Given these circumstances, the investigation seemed likely to be challenging due to the lack of clues. However, the police quickly determined there was no criminal involvement, as there were no signs of a struggle on the body, and pursued the case as an accident. The body was returned to the family before anything was resolved. It was concluded that the man probably died suddenly, possibly from heat stroke, as he was not emaciated like he would be from starvation. With no further reports since the initial news, it appears the investigation has ended. Generally, bicycles have serial numbers. If a bicycle is registered for theft prevention, the owner can be identified by the serial number. It was found that the bicycle the man was on did not belong to him or the hotel. So whose bicycle was it? Feels like a third party might be involved, but this point remains unsolved. Why was the man on the basement stairs landing? And what happened that caused him to die astride the bicycle? It seems these mysteries will never be revealed. But every summer I can't help but remember this strange incident.
I still don't understand why that woman died the way she did. An incident that makes me want to tilt my head in disbelief happened in my city in Nara Prefecture. A couple in their 50s requested a renovation of their home from a contractor in March 2018. When the contractor removed the floorboards, they found skeletal remains beneath the floor. The couple had no idea who the remains could be, so it seemed like the investigation would be difficult. However, when the police conducted a DNA analysis, they discovered that the remains belonged to the wife's mother. This alone is already a baffling case, but in fact, the mother had been missing for 31 years. It's truly a strange case. Since it's a somewhat complicated incident, let me explain step by step. First, the mother disappeared on November 24, 1987. At the time, she was 48 years old and vanished after going out to work in the fields, according to the father. The next day, the father filed a missing person report, but the mother was never found. At that time, the house was an unoccupied property under the father's name. It's likely that after enough time had passed for the decomposition odor to dissipate, the daughter and her husband moved in. The general sequence of events seems to be that the unaware couple then renovated the house and discovered the body. There are two possible explanations for the mother's disappearance. The first possibility is that the mother entered the space beneath the floor voluntarily and died there. Incidentally, this house allows easy access to the space under the floor from outside, without needing to remove the floorboards. If this is the case, why did the mother go under the floor, and why did she die there alone? The second possibility is that she was murdered and her body was disposed of under the floor. While it's hard to suspect the couple who renovated the house, there are questions regarding the father. After all, the claim that the mother went missing after going out to work in the fields comes from the father's testimony. If the father killed his wife and hid her body in his unoccupied property, this testimony could have been to create the appearance that she was missing. In this case, the father would have likely kept the property untouched for years. Unfortunately, we can't ask the father for more details, as he passed away in 2016. It's likely that the property ownership was transferred to the daughter when the father died. This sequence of events led to the couple renovating the house and discovering the body after 31 years. However, this remains speculative. There are plenty of forests around the area where the body could have been hidden, making it unnecessary to hide it under the floor. This leads me to believe that the mother might have gone under the floor on her own. In the end, without any further developments since then, everything remains a mystery. No matter how many times I think about it, I can't help but tilt my head in puzzlement over what led to such an incident.